Welcome to Cool English, the place where English becomes easy, natural, and fun. Here you'll find real-world conversations, powerful speech breakdowns, listening practice with subtitles, and lessons based on politics, travel, culture, and daily life. Whether you're preparing for exams, traveling abroad, or just want to speak, English with more confidence, Cool English, is here to help you every step of the way. Today on Cool English, we'll take a closer look at one of the most powerful and controversial leaders in the world, Vladimir Putin. He has served as the president and prime minister of Russia for over 2 decades, shaping the country's politics, economy, and international image. Known for his strong leadership style and powerful speeches, Putin often speaks about national pride, sovereignty, and Russia's role in the world. In this lesson, we'll explore a speech inspired by his political message, using it to learn real English vocabulary, speaking rhythm and persuasive language. Let's get started, and let's learn English from global voices. Citizens of Russia, friends, and partners around the world, we are living in a time of great change, a time when the international balance of power is shifting. In this new era, Russia will not stand by as a passive observer. We will defend our interests, our sovereignty, and our people. Russia is an ancient country with a history measured not in decades, but in centuries. Our culture, our language, our values, they are not something we will compromise. Let it be clear, Russia decides its own future. Not foreign powers, not external pressure, not empty threats. A sovereign nation must never allow others to rewrite its identity, and Russia will never allow it. Our foreign policy is based on respect, but also strength. We seek cooperation, not confrontation. But we will not be lectured or dictated to by those who believe their values are universal. Every nation has the right to choose its path. We do not interfere in the internal affairs of others, but we demand the same in return. Our policy is firm, measured, and strategic. Russia does not react with emotion, but with precision. The world is no longer unipolar. The time of one country deciding for all others is coming to an end. We support a multipolar world where power is shared and sovereignty is respected. A world where international law is not applied selectively. We will continue to build strong partnerships with Asia, Latin America, the Middle East, and Africa. This is the future, and Russia will help shape it. Many in the West have chosen the path of sanctions, pressure, and disinformation. Let me say this clearly: Russia will not be broken. We have faced hardships before: wars, revolutions, isolation, and we have always emerged stronger. The strength of our people is our greatest asset. We do not bend, we adapt. Citizens of Russia, friends and allies around the world, today I speak not only as the President of the Russian Federation, but as a man who sees clearly the struggles, conflicts, and ambitions shaping our world today. The 21st century is not just a time of technology and progress. It is a time of rebalancing power. of nations reclaiming their voice, and of history returning to the present. For decades, Russia was told to follow the Western model, to open its markets, to follow their rules, to depend on their systems. That time is over. We have built a strong, self-reliant economy, a not perfect, but resilient. We have reduced dependence on foreign banks, foreign currencies, and foreign influence. We produce our own food. We protect our own industries. We invest in technology, agriculture, energy, and defense. Sanctions did not break us, but they made us stronger. We do not need permission to grow. We need freedom, and we have earned it. For too long, a small group of countries believed they controlled the world. They used their media, their armies, and their money to force others to follow. But the world is changing. New powers are rising in Asia, in Africa, in Latin America. And Russia stands with those who defend their sovereignty, culture, and values. We support a multipolar world where power is not in one hand, but shared with respect. The situation in Ukraine is not new. It is the result of many years of outside interference, false promises, and dangerous decisions. Let me be clear, Russia does not seek war. Russia seeks security. For years, we warned the West not to expand military alliances closer and closer to our borders. They ignored us. Ukraine is a neighboring nation with deep historical ties to Russia. Many of our families are connected. Our histories are linked. But what happened in Ukraine was not organic. It was engineered by those who wanted to divide us. We did not start this conflict. But we will not abandon our people, our interests, or our duty. The collapse of the Soviet Union was a tragedy, not because of the end of ideology, but because of the loss of stability, identity, and power for millions. In one night, 25 million Russians suddenly found themselves living outside their country. Borders changed, but history did not. We do not wish to rebuild the Soviet Union, but we will defend the dignity of the Russian people, wherever they live. And we will never allow the past to be used as a weapon to shame, divide, or weaken us. Russia will move forward with confidence, with strength, and with purpose. We will not bow. We will not apologize for protecting our people. We will trade, build, and work with any country that treats us with respect. We want peace, but we are not afraid of confrontation. The world is watching. And Russia will not be forgotten. Because Russia does not follow, Russia leads. Citizens of Russia, and to those watching around the world, today I want to speak openly, not only to our people, but directly to the American people and their leaders. The relationship between Russia and the United States has shaped world history for over a century. We have been allies. We have been rivals. But we have always been two nations that cannot be ignored. And now, once again, the world stands at a crossroads. After the Cold War, many believed that we had entered a new age, an age of trust, trade, and peace. Russia extended its hand. We opened dialogue. We supported joint missions and global cooperation. But what did we receive in return? Broken promises, expansion of military alliances, color revolutions supported from abroad, sanctions, misinformation. Instead of partnership, we were treated as a threat. Instead of respect, we were given lectures. Instead of balance, they demanded obedience. Let me be absolutely clear. Russia does not want conflict with the United States. We do not seek war. We do not interfere in American politics. We do not wish harm upon the American people. But we will not accept a world order where one country decides everything, while others are expected to remain silent. Russia is a sovereign nation, a nuclear power, a civilization with centuries of history. We do not follow orders. We act in the interest of our people. To the American people, I say this: you are not our enemies. We respect your culture, your achievements, your voice, but you deserve to know the truth. That your government's actions abroad are not always in your name. War is not peace, pressure is not diplomacy, and dominance is not leadership. Let us compete in ideas, in science, in trade, not in aggression and hatred. There are global problems we must face together. Terrorism, nuclear security, climate and energy, artificial intelligence and space. These are not Russian problems or American problems. They are human problems. We are ready to cooperate, but only as equals. We have lived through wars. We have endured betrayal, but we remain strong, patient, and ready for dialogue. To the American leadership, we say, the path of confrontation leads to danger. The path of respect leads to peace. Russia is not afraid of pressure, but we always prefer peace with honor over war without purpose. The door to cooperation remains open, but it must open from both sides. Thank you, and may history remember the moment when reason returned.